and I hit rock bottom at my highest peak. 25 years of climbing up the mountain, I finally had a view of heaven that was tangible enough to believe in. It was within my reach, with a breath narrower than the space between my fingers as I covered my eyes and peeked through, knowing deep down I wasn't worthy of the light that was before me. The voices of those I knew on the ground faded into echoes, now mimicked by the voices in my head that reside happily on my shoulders, adjacent to my ears, waiting to feed me with their poison. I closed my eyes and I opened my arms. I dipped my toe into the pool of fulfillment and waited for the floodgates of success and reassurance to greet me. I kicked the door down and opened my eyes, expecting the entire world to be waiting for me, and within seconds I had never felt more alone. It took me seeing the light to realize I have never been so close to the darkness. Rotations and burns of the same degree brought me back full circle to exactly where I started. Fight or flight disabled, gravity took over and catalyzed my descent to the ocean floor where my journey would soon begin again. I wanted to give up. I wanted to be engulfed by the streams of nature that were flowing directly into my lungs. I wanted to drown from the inside out. But life doesn't work that way, does it? Life is a test that no one can prepare you for, and you never know how much you can take until you push yourself to the point of truly breaking. With every inch I dropped, I was pushed further to that point. My ears began to bleed, not from pressure but from silence, a silence that I opened myself up to that invaded me and took my vulnerability as prey. I'll never forget when the silence faded and the questions began to roll in, the questions that have yet to stop until this day. The questions that continue to haunt me and hold me back from being my true, authentic self. Am I an accurate representation of myself? I knew the answer to that question without even saying it. And for the first time in my life, I was going to answer to no one other than myself. Face to face with the deepest part of an unknown world, I checked myself in and began my journey towards self-representation. Exposure grew near with each click of the camera of my mind that documented everything in what felt like slow motion as it was happening. Do we experience self-growth if we are stuck in a place of fixed comfortability? Have I experienced the dichotomy of feeling imprisoned yet free at the same time? Can shackles associated with pleasure be symbolic of confinement associated with pain? Am I a victim of my own repression, or a victor of my own expression? Do you know who you are?